It was a typical, boring day in calculus. The kind where you watch the clock tick slower than ever. But it was Friday, 7th period. And spring break was just around the corner. Everyone was antsy in their seats, waiting for freedom. Unlike some of my friends stuck taking tests, we had it easy that day. Our laid-back teacher decided to ditch the lesson plan and play games with us on Sporkle. The room buzzed with laughter as we took on a brand logo quiz. I remember it vividly. Right when my friend answered Adidas, everything changed. The loudspeaker crackled to life. The dean's voice came through. Panicked, frantic. "This is not a drill. Lockdown now." Chills shot down my spine. Our easygoing teacher's face went pale as he rushed to turn off the lights and usher us to the back of the room. We crouched in silence, hearts racing. Minutes dragged by. The hum from the control panel in the back suddenly stopped, plunging us into eerie quiet. That's when we heard it. A man's voice, screaming, rage-filled, blood-curdling screams echoed down the hallway. Two girls started crying, their fear contagious. The man's footsteps thundered closer, his voice twisted with madness. "I'll kill all of you." The sound of fists smashing against lockers made my stomach twist. Our teacher motioned for silence, but panic gripped the room. Then came the banging on our classroom door. "Open up," the man roared. One of the crying girls let out a scream. The door shook violently as he pounded harder and harder. It felt like an eternity, every second stretching into forever. Finally, the banging stopped. His screams faded down the hallway until there was nothing but silence. We waited trembling for what felt like hours. Then the loudspeaker crackled again. The dean's voice returned steady but grim. A mentally unstable man entered the building and assaulted the front desk staff. "We don't know if he was armed. Stay locked in your classrooms." Eventually, they swept the school but couldn't find him. Classes resumed, but nobody felt safe. The most disturbing part, later that night, a janitor found him sleeping in a storage closet at the back of the school. Rumors spread that a .44 Magnum was sticking out of his pocket. The police were called, but by the time they arrived, he was gone. To this day, no one knows if they ever caught him. But I like to think, or at least hope, that wherever he is now, he's getting the help he so desperately needs.